Today we are going to go on a road trip to check out a car because that's what you do on a Saturday when you're an automotive enthusiast. We're going to be driving 2.5 hours over the Bighorn Mountains that way to Sheridan, and no, unfortunately we're not taking the Audi. I've got something going on with this tire that Corey and I are going to have to pull off. So we're going to be in the very dirty F-150. We're going to go pick up Corey from Auto, and then we'll be on our way. Welcome back to Budget Auto. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe if you guys haven't already for more great automotive related content. So the purpose of today's video is going to be about what you guys should look for when buying a new car, how to check the car out, and how to determine if it is the car for you in just the short amount of time that you have with the car on the test drive. And if we can't do that, it's just going to be a cool vlog of us driving over to Sheridan. All right, we've got the whole squad here. We got Corey in the back, Brooklyn doing co-pilot, and we got some burritos to eat before we head up the mountain.
Wow,
that's
neat.
Quite a cool car, actually. So we are in Ranchester, Wyoming currently. We're like 20 miles from Sheridan, roughly. It's 10:40. We're going to be there at about 11, and we are so close to rolling over to 180,000 miles on the F-150.
Woo!
That's insane. All right, so we're here in Sheridan, and it's a little surreal because Corey is test driving the 2008 Saab 9.3. First impressions of this car, it's very good. It needs a couple of things, like a headlight, maybe a front bumper, and it's missing the glove box here, but other than that, everything seems to be in pretty darn good shape. Corey, if you guys remember, had a 2007 Pontiac Grand Prix, a very nice car, but he had a slight encounter with a deer, and if it's okay with him, I'll put a screenshot of the picture of his car up right here on the video. So Corey's actually looking for the car, and this popped up on Craigslist on Facebook with 119,000 miles, and for a decent price, a really decent price for a Saab in this condition. So we're here on the test drive. So far everything is looking really good, and we're quite impressed, I think, with the car. If you guys haven't seen the newer Saabs, this one's got the more simple radio without the touchscreen. It's still got the turbo gauge and the nice instrument cluster here.
No wonder my butt feels hot.
Yep, heated seats are working, air conditioner works. Got the fancy Saab Airliner cup holder here, secondary cup holder down here, emergency brake, the famous Saab key in the center of the console here, turbo gauge, and of course they have that information display panel there that is also very airline, checks all the systems. Something that I do notice that they've done away with in these newer cars is the seat belt light up here, again like an airline, but you got your airline style lights and your European style main dome light in the center. So it's very cool how GM did keep some of Saab's history with these cars, and this one seems really nice. So my goodness, there is a lot of people at church today. So we do want to briefly talk to you guys about what to look for when buying a car, especially a used car. Obviously the interior and the exterior is important, but more importantly, you should check mechanically, or you should check the mechanical aspect of the car. We've already briefly looked. The tires on this car look like they're brand new. They're in very good shape, and the interior of the car looks very clean. Like we said, there's a vent broken, there's a glove box broken, the bumper has a crack in it, and it's missing, or it's not really missing a headlight, but the headlight's broken as well. So a few minor repairs there, but Corey, kind of having known what he needed before, has priced some of those items for the car, so he knows how much he's willing to spend because he knows how much he's going to have into repairs after the fact. Now another thing that you should always check is the acceleration and the handling of the car. Does it feel tight? Corey's kind of done the agility test and all of that, and he's stepped on the engine a couple of times.
Not too hard.
Not too hard yet, but it is a quick car. It seems to run really well, so you want to listen to the noises that the car makes when you're driving it for the first time. You want to hear, are there any bangs, are there any plunks, are there any ticking, that kind of thing. And we're going to get out, we're going to look under the hood here pretty quickly just to see, you know, are there any fluids leaking. You should always bring a bright flashlight with you. If the car runs good, just double check under the engine. Is it going to need belts? Is it going to need that? Alright, so we pulled off the side of the road. It is not a bad looking car by any means. They've got the iced out tail lights. The front lights are a little bit faded, but
Oh, they gave us the...
decent trunk space here too. I think this is how you get into your tail lights in the back. Let's see if they've got a spare tire in here for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good looking spare tire too.
So this is all stuff you want to check out. You want to make sure, are any of the body panels out of align? Do all the doors close up like they should? That'll help you know if the car's ever been in an accident. She's got good windshield wipers. It looks like the original windshield as well, with the two side panels here. And Corey's looking at the engine. So this is Saab's 2.3 liter B235 4-cylinder. Corey's looking to see if there's any leaks. He's trying to see if there's any smells, if the turbo could be leaking, if the engine's leaking. He says it is a little bit wet, and like he does say, it could be from them refilling motor oil or some sort of fluid in here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a flashlight out and give it a better look. These cars really did turn out very, very well up until they had to discontinue making them. Like we said, he's probably gonna put in a new headlight. The bumper's got a scratch, but from what we can tell, the owner's been pretty honest with us about what's happened with the car. She's owned it since it was brand new. The rims look really good. There's no curb rash. Tires look really nice. Paint is in excellent condition. So these are just all things that you want to look at when you're thinking of buying a different car, especially a used vehicle. So far this one checks out really well, so now it's up to Corey to make decisions and negotiate on a price if he's wanting to take it. Corey bought the car. I think I was calling it a 2.3 liter. It's actually the 2.0 because this is the 9.3, so my mistake, but a very nice car. I feel like he got a pretty good deal on it. It's got brand new tires that they put on in April. So now we're gonna follow the lady over to the notary. She's gonna switch him over to the title, and we're gonna eat and head home for the day. But this has been such a fun adventure. I hope you guys have learned how you can check out a car before you buy it, what to look for, and hopefully you find a very nice vehicle like Corey has today. Maybe for a good deal because it needs some cosmetic work or some things need to be fixed on it. Maybe you find a really, really good, clean car like I lucked out with my pickup. Whatever it is, I hope you are enjoying your automotive experiences as much as I am. This is Nate with Budget Auto. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel for more great content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Next level.